Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. He fires one deep down. His first throw is an interception. That's Carlton Davis. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. To throw, Williams. That's caught, Devon Achan. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Third down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working inside the red zone. Achan reels it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running with Achan out of the gun. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through and up for a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the play.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll be met near the lines and limit the gain to a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. the gun. Daniels finds his man. It's Worthy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Daniels back to throw. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. That's Carlton Davis. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Has room down the left sideline. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone. You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up. Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Williams with 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. picked up by Nakobe Dean. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Walker on first down. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Running with Walker again. Crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A lot of grass ahead. And the Bengals get it back after making their third first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Pressure off and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
This ball's cut by Bowers. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, surprise kick to the receiver near the goal line. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Walker takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back at the 5.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And a catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw by Williams. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Williams. Still going at the 30. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That throw doesn't lead to 6. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Williams on the play action. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way. The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards.
First down from the red zone. The throw is caught.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Returns looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Walker now on the gun. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals looking for a bigger lead before the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Williams to throw on 1st. Looking for an open man. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now Williams. Touchdown! Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And these guys get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. On return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Daniels. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Play fake here, Daniels. Buying some time right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now an inside give to Walker. Into the second level past the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The second half begins with a run by Achane. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got Washington, it's complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. Completes this one to Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, a gift to A.J. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Williams. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. That's cut at the 4. And in for the touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Walker. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Third down, Walker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, it's Daniels. On target to Worthy. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Patterson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now here's Williams. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here's 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah,
and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Working from the gun, Williams. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running forward, it's A-Chan. Is in, touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Visitors 32. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Mostert on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. All right, here we go, second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced that to his right. That's complete inside the 35. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Complete here to Bowers. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's brought down for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 12-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals very close to an 11th win this season. Walker goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying again, Walker. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Turpin with a return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Williams to throw on 3rd. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys putting up points in a game decided. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for two.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They send a man in motion. They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
Team 55. Visitors 38. Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Staying with Walker. He breaks the tackle. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.